Oh, yeah. A little late, but we are underway here on this beautiful Monday evening here at the Park District of Forest Park. Adam Cumby coming at you live from Field 1, O'Connor Field at the aforementioned Park District of Forest Park. Leading off for Pharoahs is Hamilton right now, number 32. They're working out their lineups. Showed up a little late today. Some traffic getting over here to the ball field, but we are officially underway. I've got some updates on the bracket for you to make things a little bit easier here tonight. We will be doing 2 games, but not the 2 games that we expected to be doing. So we'll get all of that to you once we get settled. Hamilton hits that one into center field right in front of Jason. That's a leadoff single. So after Hamilton comes Smith. Thank everyone for joining us here on this Monday, the Monday after a victory Sunday for the Bears. So the city of Chicago and surrounding suburbs are buzzing. Some good softball action here tonight to keep the momentum rolling. But our updates for tonight's game, so our other 6:45 game, as CJ set to pitch. Throws the pitch a little flat, grounded over to short. Chapo flips to Marco over to first. Joe gets it for the out. Double play, bingo, bango, bongo. That's 2. TJ coming up to bat after the double play. So Blueprint did not show up for the other 6:45 games, so Iron will be advancing. Both 8 o'clock games featured forfeits as TJ hits that one foul to the left side just off your screen. So Brick forfeiting against BTA advancing, and then Impact advancing as Moneyline forfeit as well. So BTA and Impact will be taking on each other on Field 2 at 9:15 p.m., and then the winner of this game between Smackout and Pharoahs will be taking on Iron. That one grounded over to third, right to Stu. Do like Stu. The throw to 1 for out number 3. So a quick 3 outs there for Smackout. They're coming up in the bottom of the first. We'll be right back. So continuing that update, as we were saying, so the Iron Blueprint game was a forfeit, Iron advancing. And since both of our 8 p.m. games were forfeits, our 9:15 game from Field 1 between the winner of this one and Iron will be taking place directly after this one. So like I said at the top of the cast, it's going to be a different set of games than anticipated, but we're still going to get to tonight here on this cool evening in Forest Park. Still waiting to get that Pharoahs lineup. And of course, the winners of tonight's games, the 9:15 games, will play the championship game on Wednesday at 7 p.m. here on Field 1. So the winner of BTA and Impact will take on the winner of this game in Iron. At 7 p.m. on Field 1. And then the A bracket, the A division game will follow at 8:30. I see Joel coming up right now, so I think we're going to have our lineup finally. We are good to go. So that is all set. Adam is a happy guy, and we are ready. So we are all set and ready to go. The leadoff hitter here for Smackout is Kurt. Pitcher King here for Pharoahs. So Curtis with the pitch, illegal and inside. That one to the right side, again into the trees, foul out of play for out number one. Nope, not out number one. Sorry, thought he was walking off. Still trying to transcribe this Pharoahs lineup over. That one hit high into center field, right at Smith, over with the catch for out number one. And here comes Julian. Julian hammers this one into left field over to Solario. Solario turns around, makes the catch in his back pocket for out number two. Of course, all summer long in this league, it's been very hot every Monday and Wednesday night. So nice to see Julian with the winter cap. Of course, we're back to the 80s tomorrow, but a nice little dose of what's to come. So 2 outs. Here's Johnny Less. Takes a strike there. Nice pitch from Kurt. This one into left, foul and out of play. So the catcher, Perry, letting everybody know, making sure they're set. Curtis King with the double pump fake and the pitch. Les hits that one up the middle and just past Mike. So long can't get it, a 2-out single, and here comes Brett. Got a comment on it. Doesn't look like the park got hit by that much rain. Definitely got quite a bit of rain, but Big shout out to our grounds crew for all of their hard work to make sure this bad boy was playable after yesterday's monsoon and today's intermittent misting going on all day until about 3 in the afternoon. This one hit again over too long, bounces up on him. Nobody covering second to make the throw. So that one just crawled up the hand of Long for the 2-out hit, and here comes Jason. To hear the Smackout coach say Jason, CJ, Joe up next. That's what I've got too, so. Back up the middle, right at Curtis King. 2 runners on after 2 outs, but nothing doing on the grounder. Back to the pitcher after 1. We're all tied up at 0. We head to the second. Pharoahs coming up. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Monday as we get this week started. Ending the start of the week with some 16-inch softball. Playoffs at that. Just because Garfield hates Mondays doesn't mean we have to. He does love lasagna, though. He was on point with that one. As we get set to go, Cliff Perry leading things off here. Looking for his batting gloves in his bag. He's got them. We are set to go. Busy, busy man, but all set and ready to go. Takes a strike there. No rest for the wicket on that one. Has a word with CJ. Big smile on CJ's face. Perry hits that one. Tomahawked over to the left side, just off the yellow safety covering of the fence. So we've got our softball team mats over here. Peoria and Mishawaka. See a question from Sean on Facebook. No game over on the other end. That game is actually a forfeit. Blueprint did not have enough players show up in time, so Iron is going to be advancing to take on the winner of this game here on Field 1 after this game as Perry hits that one into left right at Kurt for the out. So out number 1. Here's Mike Long, the shortstop coming up. But with that forfeit on Field 2, that's going to – and then we also have both 8 o'clock games with forfeits. Brick forfeiting against BTA and Moneyline forfeiting against Impact. Neither team available to field enough players here tonight. So our 9:15 game between the winner of this game and Iron will take place right after this one, a little after 8 o'clock. So a couple forfeits, a couple 2 or 3 forfeits as Long hits that one up the middle. That's going to be a single. But yeah, 3 of our 8 teams today for our B bracket forfeiting. So changes things up quite a bit, but I will keep you abreast of any other changes that may come about. But we will be getting one of our definitive 9:15 games played over here at 8, as that one, another single there off the bat of Andre. So 1 out, 2 on, and here's Ed Washington. So CJ set with the pitch. That one hit right at second, flipped to second for out number 2. So bingo, bango, no bongo needed. That one from Marco to Chapo. That ends the top of the second. So still all knotted up at 0. Smackout coming right up. Nothing takes the wind out of your sails like a couple of big singles and then a double play on a well-hit ball. Going to look to answer here defensively. Not let Smackout have that one carry over. Good game thus far here, tied up at zeros. Nice hard double pump there from King and a strike. Hits that one over to second right at Baker. Throws to Andre for the out. So CJ with a 4-3 ground out, and here comes Joe. There's a ball off the plate. That one lifted over short, off the ground, just in front of Solario, and there's a single from Joe. Good effort there in left, just couldn't come up with it. Tried to pick it up ever so slightly. So Chapo up to bat right now. And one a little flat. Chapo lifts this one into right towards the line. Glove can't get to it. That one down for a single. Joe hoofing it around second into third. So Chapo with the 1-out single. Good effort from Joe to get to third there. Glove got close, but just before the pitch, shifted over a few steps to his right, our left, and really missed that one by just a few steps. So here's Stu. The third baseman hits it into right once again. That's going to bring in the first run. Chapo around second into third. No throw. So the first run across here for Smackout. Chapo into third. Stu with the RBI single. And here comes Marco. There's a strike to Marco. 1 out, 1 in thus far here in the bottom of the second. Marco hits that one into right field. It's going to land foul by just a couple feet. A little bit of late hook. Looked like it might have stuck up there, but at the last second, disappeared. Starting to get some of those cotton candy skies at the top of your screen. Marco hits this one into left center. Can't get to it. Is Solario. Sweet like cotton candy is that one. That's going to bring in 2 runs to score on a 2 RBI double from Marco. So back to the top of the lineup. Here comes Kurt Smackout now with a 3-0 lead. Solario laid out for that one. Got a hand on it, it looked like, but just a bit too far out of his outstretched reach. So King set again. That one hit into left field and foul by a couple feet. So get that one back into play here slowly. Of course, as I alluded to earlier on the broadcast, the winners of tonight's and actually the next matchup will be advancing into our championship Wednesday. So our B bracket championship game at 7 p.m. on Field 1 on Wednesday. Our A bracket game following shortly after that at 8:30 as Kurt hammers this one into left, and that one just foul by a couple inches, a little bit closer to the line, but still foul. So 2 strikes on Kurt right now, 1 out and a runner on second. Three across the 7, 8, 9 hitters scoring this inning for Smackout. The heft of the damage from a double from Marco, bringing in 2 RBIs. That one hit into second, just over second. The basket catch over the shoulder. Appealing to make sure Marco didn't leave second early. Marco with a shrug. So nice catch there from Baker over the shoulder for out number 2. Marco over to third, and here's Julian. That one just inside. 3-0 count here to Julian from Curtis King. There's a strike to Julian with the big leg kick in the New Balances. Hits this one into left center. Solario over chasing it. Can't cut it off. That one gets some legs. Carries on him. Julian around second. He's going to have a stand-up triple. But more importantly, another RBI here for Smackout. Marco in to score on the RBI triple from Julian. Here comes Johnny Less. Get a short visit here to the mound. See if I have any gifts appropriate for this situation. One of the things Restream did is allow me in the video clip section to start adding GIFs. And if you know me, there's one thing I love. It's a good GIF. So start adding those into our broadcast. Maybe have some fun on Championship Wednesday. Back to the action, though. 2 outs, runner on third. When hammered into left, Solario under it, makes the catch against the stomach for out number 3. See some people over on Facebook talking about the bracket. Let me get my score bug updated, and then I will give you an update one more time just to make sure that we all know what is going on. So what happened is our other 6:45 game over on field 2, Blueprint had to forfeit, so Iron victorious in that one by default. And then both of our 8 p.m. games had forfeits, so Brick forfeit against BTA and Moneyline forfeit against Impact. So BTA and Impact will be taking each other on here shortly to see who plays on Championship Wednesday, and then the winner of this game will take on Iron after this one. Solario hits that one into left, but a nice catch from Kurt on the slide for out number 1. So a tough break for the Pharoahs left fielder. Here comes the pitcher, Curtis King. So after this game will be the winner of this game versus Iron. Winner of that game goes into the championship game for the B bracket. If anyone has any questions about that throughout this broadcast or the next one, feel free to pop in the chat and let me know. I will make sure to clarify whatever I can for you. Oscar wanted to call that one. A very unfortunately timed game of just the tip for CJ. King hits that one over to short. Chapo with it, sure-handed, fires it over to first for the out. So a quick 2, and here comes Baker. Was a good pitch. Oscar had his hand all the way up, but it did clink just enough of the plate. No real argument from anyone. Of course, Curtis King adding a little levity to the situation. He got the shaft with that call. Yes, indeed. That one hit over 2 second. A kick save from Johnny Less. Marco can't come up with it to do anything, and that's a 2-out single from Baker. Here comes Glove. Glove with the number 1-3 on his back, of course. That is my favorite number, lucky number. So I've got good feelings about this at bat. See Austin asking in the chat. So BTA and Impact are scheduled to play at 9:15 here tonight. That one off the hand of CJ, tipped over to Marco for the out. So nice little tip drill there from the Smackout defense after the top of the third, still leading 4-0. I'll get back to your question in 1 second, Austin, just making sure that everything is in order here. So BTA is scheduled to play at 9:15 against Impact over on field 2. I believe they have been notified, though. They're going to see if they can show up a little bit early, but they are scheduled to play at 9:15. Their game will not be televised, but their 8 o'clock game against Brick that was supposed to be here on field 1 was a forfeit. So BTA moving on by default, playing in the supposed 9:15 game against Impact. So Brett getting things started for Smackout here in the bottom of the third. There's strike 2. Good pitch there from King. Hammered high into left field. That one's going to be foul. So a quick first out there from Curtis King to Brett. And here comes Jason. Been a busy day and left so far for Solario. So nice that he was able to kind of ease up on that one as it went foul. Looked like potentially another high-pressure play for him to make. We've seen him sliding and diving a few times already. That one over to Washington at third. Throws a worm burner to first. Andre with the dig for the out. Good job there from Washington. Made the play, got rid of it quick, but most importantly, a very catchable ball over to first. So 2 outs, CJ coming up. CJ hits that one high into left center, into the gap, rounding first into second. He's going to have himself a stand-up double. Big wheels from the Smackout pitcher. Looking to see if we're getting a runner for CJ. CJ says, never mind. So 2 out double. Here comes Joe. Joe with a single and a run scored in the second. Ball just outside from King. Perfect strike right in the well. Pump fake to CJ. Joe hits a high fly ball into right. Glove coming in. Glove coming in. Can't make the catch as that one lands right at his toes. So CJ across to score. RBI single from Joe as he dumps that one right into right field. So much like the last inning, Chapo coming up with Joe on first base. Curtis King regroups, talks to TJ over in short center. Today's rover for Pharoahs. There's a strike to Chapo. Inside pitch, but he turns on it, hits it over to short. Long with it, long throw, long out. Out number 3 on the 6-3 ground out. So Smackout gets one more across. They're now leading 5-0. We head to the top of the 4th. Pharoahs coming up. So Smackout's going to be making a change. Preston for Jason. So Preston will be going into center field. I didn't mean to say that with a question mark in my voice, but so we are back to the top of the lineup here for Pharoahs. Terrell Hamilton, Walt Smith, and then TJ Riedel. Tomahawked up the middle, and that's going to be a leadoff single. So nobody out. Walt Smith up right now. Backwards Yankees cap, long sleeves, pushes that one into right field over to Julian. Julian under it, makes the catch. So a quick first out there from Walt Smith on the first pitch of the at-bat. So F9 for 1. Here comes TJ. Hard grounder over to third in the first. TJ hits that one off the hand of the first baseman, Joe, knocks it down, but no play. So certainly saved a couple extra bases. TJ hit that one hard. Impressed that Joe even got a hand on it. So another single here, this time with one out, and here comes Cliff Perry. Double pump from CJ and the pitch. Perry hits that one up the middle. A little English on it. Marco with it. Steps on second over to first for the double play. So two singles erased by a double play back up the middle. That one off the ground, kicked back over towards Marco, making that play quite a bit easier. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Smackout still with a 5-0 lead. So it'll be Stu, Marco, and then the top of the lineup, Kurt, Julian, and Johnny for Smackout. King gets his defense set. That one up the middle, right through the legs of Curtis King. This catcher letting him know you got to bend down. You know that, right? As you can see him demonstrating on your screen. So Terrell Hamilton now catching for Cliff Perry. Perry remarking how busy he's been this game. Good to see him get a little breather. That one floated over to the right side and foul from Marco. Marco, 2 RBIs on a big double in the second. Really broke things open in this one. Of course, as you can see in the bottom right of our screen, as we get this one back in play, all of our Field 1 broadcasts this season brought to you by Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Visit their website, riveroakscdjr.com, for more. Marco hits that one just between third and short. That's going to be a single. So back-to-back singles, bringing the top of the lineup here, starting with Kurt. Kurt hits that one to third. Good play from Washington. As you hear Kurt let out a primal scream. Out number 1, Washington positioned perfectly. Knocked it down to himself. So good answer there to 2 quick singles in this inning. Julian up right now, the lefty with the swing, hits it over to second once again. Chance at a double play as Baker fired it over to Andre. Andre dropped it. So a lucky break there for Smackout, keeping this inning alive. Julian absolutely smacked that ball Baker well positioned, made the catch, fired it over to first. Andre still kind of finding his footing over at first base, unable to make the catch for the double play. So Johnny Les up right now after 2 hard line drives. There's a nice strike from Curtis King. Close pitch there. Got Clarence just off screen cheering on Kurt. That one hammered into left, right at Solario. Can't make the shoestring catch. Marco hustling around third. He's going to score as well. So 2 runs in on another unlucky break in left field right at the feet of Solario. So this one broken open now, 7-0 Smackout leading here in the bottom of the 4th. Brett up with 2 outs. So it's 2 singles, 2 outs, then 2 RBIs. That one floated to the right side, hooking foul. Just barely stayed in play. Nice play there from a fan. That one right at short, down to a knee, throw over to first. Nice pick again from Andre on the throw from long. So the damage limited there. A 2-out single from Johnny Les breaks it open 7-0 after 4 innings. Pharoahs coming up with a chance to answer. It'll be Mike, Andre, and Ed coming up for Pharoahs. Top 5. We'll get that score bug all updated. One man show up here, so sometimes things take a little while, but we get there. So Mike, after the nice play to end that last half inning here, trying to get things started off for his Pharoahs crew. As that one just foul to the left side. Illegal pitch there from CJ. Mike hits that one just over the head of Chapo. And there's a leadoff single for Pharoahs. So nobody out. Runner on first here for Andre. CJ with the small fake and the pitch. Ball just a little deep. This one into center. Chasing it over is Preston. Preston with the catch. Long back to first. Got all the way to second, but that one caught for out number 1. Washington up now, hit a liner back up the middle, 4 and out in the second. Looking for a similar result, just not right at Marco. That one foul tipped. I didn't hear it, but I'm up here. Long looks dead to rights over at first. So very lucky on that foul tip. Big swing from Ed. Took a big breath just off camera. Regrouped. Pump from CJ. Hits that one up the middle. CJ with the kick. Throws it over to first for out number 2. So a good save there on another hard hit ball off the bat of Ed Washington. So Solario up right now. Been a busy day in left, chasing him down. Hits that one up the middle, but right at Marco. Hit it hard once again, but as has been the curse for Pharoahs thus far today, hitting them hard, but hitting them right at him. So after the top of the 5th, Smackout still with a 7-0 lead. They're coming right up. So it'll be Preston, CJ, Joe, and Chapo getting things going for Smackout. And put Halsey in for glove and right field. Harvey for glove, sorry. So big thank you there to Cliff Perry for letting us know. We really have nothing to do with these games except that we're broadcasting them. So always appreciate when the managers and players help us out with that. Keeping things moving for me. So now Harvey in at the 11 spot for Pharoahs, playing right field. Preston leading things off here. Nice hit there in between Baker and TJ. Thought about 2 on the bobble, but holds wisely at 1 with the leadoff single. CJ hits that one in to right, just in front of Harvey. Good throw into second. So first and second now, back-to-back singles. Here comes Joe. So Julian will be running for CJ after the single. Julian tying his shoe. Smackout with a comfortable lead right now. If they can push 3 across in this inning, that will be all she wrote. Here being the home team. Pharoahs looking to keep this one at bay, maybe chip away a little bit in their last 2 trips up to the plate. Vastly different scenarios could play out in this one. 2-1 count, that one outside. Joe hits this one into right, just in front of Harvey once again. Preston over to third, was holding, and Julian said, go, go, go. So base is chalked right now. Chapo coming up. Ball inside there from Curtis. Chapo hits this one high into center field, right at Smith with the catch. Julian tagging, everybody tagging. Joe and Julian up to second and third. Preston in to score, brings another one across for Smackout, extending the lead to 8. So 1 out now, runners on second and third. Those 2 runners will be the difference in this one being over. That one hit over to Harvey. Harvey with the catch. Julian tagging coming home, and Joe tagging to third. Clarence wondering why that throw came home. Was yelling 3. So another run in. Joe over to third. Marco looking to end this one. Takes a ball right off the plate. Tomahawks that one foul to the left side, out of play. So we're going to take a second as we wait to get that one back in. So we're all set. Curtis to Marco. That one off the plate once again. There's strike 2. Good pitch from King. Marco hits that one into left. Down with a slide. The catch made by Solario. So able to keep this one under 10 with the sliding catch from the left fielder. It's been a busy day over there chasing a lot of rounds, so got to feel good to make that catch to at least keep this one alive. Chasing 9, heading to the top of the 6th. But we've seen some pretty big innings this season thus far. Why not now? Pharoahs coming up. We did go 7, 8, 9 across the outfield for those 3 outs, though. Always love when that happens. Don't know why, just do. So McKinney will be hitting for King, leading this inning off. He's already trying to take out the umpire with a bat. There's a ball to McKinney. Here, Clarence telling him, don't golf. Leave it down there. Hits that one down the line, couple inches foul. Takes a ball off the plate. Good look there. Hits that one over to third, down to Aeneas. Stu fires it across for the out. So 5-3 for the leadoff out, and here comes Baker. Tommy Baker wearing the big 5-0 as Smackout throws it around. Couple practice swings off screen, ready to go. Hits this one to the right side, splits Joe and Johnny. Joe started his motion towards the ball, kind of froze as it was to his right, and someone needed to get over to first. Johnny not breaking towards it. That one right through, a 1-out single. So the new right fielder, Harvey, up right now. 1 out, 1 on. There's a strike from CJ. Hits that one right over to Chapo. Chapo throws to Marco for 1. Over to first. He's going to be safe. Very close play. So 2 outs, back to the top, and here is Terrell Hamilton. There's a strike from CJ. That one had a little speed to it. Hamilton hits this one into left, over and under it is Kurt for out number 3. So we head to the bottom of the 6th. Smackout leading 9-0, looking to get one across and put an end to this one. And a perfect situation for this Smackout team as they've got 1, 2, 3, Kurt, Julian, and Johnny coming up. But the savvy veteran Curtis King going to look to keep this one alive here for Pharoahs. So Curtis King back in. In fact, they're making the call in on the reentry. As it stands right now, we're going to have Smackout and Iron taking each other on right after this one. That one lifted to the right side, foul into the trees. King is set. This one hit up the middle into center right at the feet of Smith. Big turn for Kurt, but he has himself a leadoff single. So Julian flips that one away. 1 for 3 here today. RBI triple in the second. High, deep fly ball over to Harvey. Harvey under it. Kurt tagging into second. And a good tag there. No momentum behind that one. Harvey just kind of settled under it. Kurt with a great read, taking the extra base on turning that into a sac fly for Julian. Always nice when a teammate helps you out right there, making that at bat unofficial. Less up right now. There's a ball outside from King. Can't read that one on air, Chavez, but I will say I am shocked. Shocked. That one hit over to second. Nice hop for Baker. So out number 2, Kurt over to third. So the game-winning run over at third. Brett looking to put an end to this one. Curtis King with the pitch. There's a strike. Illegal pitch there. Perfectly hit that spot right behind the plate. It's an unfortunate arc for King. There's a strike. That one hit in between third and short for the RBI single to put an end to that one. Froze Long and Washington there on the hard liner through the gap to make this one 10-0 and an official Smackout win. So Smackout victorious in this one. They're going to take on Iron here in just a couple minutes. So I'm going to get this broadcast turned over, get both teams their score sheets, and we're going to look to get this next one started. I should have everything back up and running in about 5 minutes. So I want to thank you for joining us for this one between Pharoahs and Smackout. Smackout victorious in this game for the B bracket 10-0. Smackout's going to be taking on Iron here in just a little bit.